Let us look at another example of percentages. Vikram spends 40% of his salary on food items, 50% of the remaining on transport, 30% of the remaining after spending on food and transport he spends on clothes and saves the balance. If he saves rupees 630 every month, what is his monthly salary? Now let's say his salary is X rupees. So Vikram is spending 40% of his salary on food items. Now since eventually we have to calculate on the remaining salary, we'll go with the remaining salaries here. So after spending on food items, basically his salary remaining is 60% of the salary. So after food, remaining salary is 60% of X. 60% of X means 0.6 times X. Now 50% of the remaining he is spending on transport. So out of this 50% goes for transport and 50% will be remaining. So 50% of 0.6x, that means 0.5, 50% means 0.5 multiplied by 0.6x. So this becomes 5 6 are 30, decimal at 2 places, so 0.3x. I mean, you can simply do this. 50% of 0.6 means 0.3x. So after spending on transport, his remaining salary is 0.3 times x. Now 30% of the remaining after spending on food and transport. So after spending on food and transport, his remaining salary is 0.3x. Out of this 0.3x, 30% he spends on clothes and saves the balance. That means he saves 70% of this amount. So after food, transport and clothes, the remaining balance is 0.3 x into 0.7. 70% is 0.7. 7 3s are 21. Decimal at 2 places and x. Now if he saves 630 every month, so this is the remaining salary after spending on all these things, and this is equal to 630 rupees. So 0.21x is equal to 630, or x is equal to 630 divided by 0.21. So this decimal goes away and we can add 2 zeros. 21 3s are 63 and then 3 zeros. So x is equal to 3000 rupees. So his salary is 3000 rupees.